Hello everybody, welcome to Eli Empowered, and I had done an actual reading upstairs on this for the new moon in Aries, and would you believe it that I was recording it on its side the entire time, so it flipped around the video entirely, so it's on its side. So I'm going to do this again, but I'm not going to change the cards. The cards are really good. What came out first? That one, and then that one, and that one. Yeah. So what it was, it's really kind of harking back to all of the other videos that I've actually already done, which is really amazing. I might try and pop some links below here, or you can go and find them in your own time. But this one's coming up. A happy change or addition to your family, which, as I say, keeps coming up in all the other videos. And this was the block that, you know, you could be wanting a desired outcome to happen now, but it's going to happen, but you have to have patience and faith and don't try to force it. And that's interesting because, as I said, we're really kind of in this time, which is the Aries new moon, which is all about kind of getting things started. And of course, it's going into the sign of Taurus. So although it's an Aries new moon, we're actually going into the sign of Taurus. So it's kind of like Aries, Taurus, baton passing. And that really is all about getting things the way that you want them, getting them that way now. Because it really does remind me, as I say, the entire reading and this new moon of my daughter, and she actually walked in just at the very end of the reading too, so it was all very in sync and in alignment. So that's what the energy is. It could be, as I say, very much that kind of double Aries Taurus vibe, where you want to get something the way that you want it to get it now. But Taurus is very good for being heart-centered, so I think that's going to ground down a lot of the Aries energy as well, and just to help out, because Aries is very fiery, very masculine, quite kind of like this light colour that I have on, which is wanting to get things going, wanting to get things a certain way. Taurus wants things a certain way too, very much knows their own values. My daughter's a Taurus, so again, I know this, they really want to get things a specific way, they know what they want. But the thing is, they also know how to enjoy the moment because they're earth signs and they're from the heart chakra. They really kind of appreciate life. They have a love for life, and they can appreciate the kind of earthly realm as it is and how things can unfold as well. So that's also good. So it's just about having patience during this time, and I think that will be quite kind of easy to overcome because we're going into Taurus time. So, well, I say that, but yeah, this is a good card for now. Right, so then the next one that came up was this one, which really made sense for me because this is what I was thinking. Obviously thinking a lot about. I allow my daughter to naturally learn in her own environment. And so this is what this is about. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. A long time ago, I went to, I say it's a long time, it's not really. But I went to university, and I went through my kind of teacher training education degree. And I went into education with the intention to change education. And I knew what needed to be changed, and I wanted to do that. I had that in my mind, and I did it. So lots has changed. But I always knew that the most important point of a children's life was always the family, always the parents, always the family, and that's reiterated through the educational courses as well. That first and foremost, family are most important. That's your prime number one educator, is the family at home. And of course, it's essential that children are brought up and are given this time and space to have natural learning. And this is becoming more and more apparent, more and more important as years are going on. We're becoming more aware of just how important this is. And if you think about veganism and just how essential it is to actually let things flow in their natural course, then you'll understand just how important natural learning is, even if you don't have your own children. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Everything needs to have its natural course, and nothing should be kind of like pushed upon, you know, any kind of thing that's not real, or, you know, kind of an unreal sort of type of environment. That's not good. And as I say, so many unreal situations lead to the problems in this world, which we really need to kind of sort out and get back to kind of basics, get back to actually fulfilling our roles as parents and as guardians of the planet, ultimately, first and foremost. That's what this is all about. That's what natural learning's all about. That's what veganism's all about. It's about getting back to the source, getting back through the heart chakra, through your spirituality, and walking your divine purpose that way. And then you'll be able to do this, which it says is take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So that's what it is. Yes, I think that, you know, by the end of this kind of new moon in the next kind of 2 to 3 days, especially when we have Mercury as well coming into the swing of things, on the 21st, 22nd, that's going to have a huge impact on everything. And I think that that's when this kind of action, you're actually going to feel you're going to be able to do that, because it's all going to be aligned through your heart chakra, and you've been taking that time and patience and just believing everything's flowing the way that it should be. And that's good, because, you know, Neptune is really at the forefront of everything that's going on for the next few years up until like 2025 or something. 2018 rather. I'm going to double check that. But for me, I see, you know, forget about all the astrology, but for me, insightfully, I feel that 2020 is going to be a really important time, and for the number as well, and how it links to, metaphorically speaking, clarity and having vision, like the clearest vision. I think that that's going to be a time and a peak for the vegan movement in particular, so watch this space. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely new moon in Aries, and this is a very, very good, very solid message in there. And I hope that all works out well for you wherever you are too, and we will be in touch in the coming weeks. We've got our empowerment vacation as well coming up on the island of Arran, which I'm going to post details to below this. You can check it out on www.thelawoflove.uk. And also check us out on Vegan Worldwide, where you can keep in touch with a wide group of people who are working together. There's a team of us working together on there just now, and it's all about the vegan movement and really empowering all of sentience. So kind of like what Eli Empowered is all about, the kind of how it sort of is shaped. So that's that for now, and I will speak to you again very soon.